Hey everybody, welcome back to another moving vlog. It is of course the weekend because that's the only time really that I have the mindset to like film and do some proper stuff. Regardless, it is so miserable outside today. I know I always start videos with talking about the weather, but I feel like the weather really impacts your choices for the day, either what you wear or what you can do or what you can film in this case, because hey, there's not a whole lot of natural light in this apartment right now, and we'll just have to see how that plays out for our vlog today. Regardless, it is the weekend. I am almost done work for the school year, which is exciting, but simultaneously I've also been packing. The apartment is starting to finally come apart in the sense that, like, you know, things are getting into boxes and boxes are starting to pile up, and I have to like maze my way through the apartment in order to do things and still live here for the next week or two. But things are happening. I did some big packing with the shoes are packed up, most of the sewing stuff is packed up, all the makeup is packed up. I think I have to go down to the storage again. I hate going down to the storage and getting some of the boxes I've kept for like the electronics and my sewing machine, like my serger and stuff. I'm glad I kept those boxes so I can stick them back in and they can be secure when they're being moved. So I've been trying to do my best at corralling things to the sides of the wall so I can still have a little walkway, you know, through the apartment, but things are really starting to pile. The big goal for this weekend, or today, I'll see how much I get to, is packing away my clothes. Now, I initially bought some Ikea, what are they called? Like, they're made of plastic and polyester fabric, and they have a little zip. And they are meant for under the bed storage for your clothes or for whatever knickknacks you have. I bought two at the time. I only ended up using one for my winter clothes storage, and then vice versa, the summer clothes storage, but that means I have an extra one. So what I'm going to do is pack away all of my clothes, the majority of my clothes, in one of those zippy zip under the bed things, and I thought that would be a great way to do it. I'm pretty sure they will all fit, no biggie. And then take out my travel duffel and put, you know, my clothes for the next week or two inside there and just live out of the duffel. That seemed reasonable, right? I think so. I'd rather get the clothes packed up, so that's one less thing to think about. And then a lot of what's left really is just the knickknacks. It surprises me how many little things I have. Like, I don't think I have a lot of big things per se, but there's a lot of little bits. And little bits are kind of hard to pack. You either slump them together in a box and just have them roll around, or I don't know, what do you do? I'll have to think about that, but that's the main goal for this weekend. And then I might start spackling the wall and doing some paint touch-ups and stuff like that, but we'll have to see how that goes. And I don't know how much light we'll get for the rest of the day to be able to film and show you, but I'm so ready to be done packing. I'm ready to just like have the move done, and so I can settle back in and be cozy. And of course, out of all the days, today is absolutely miserably raining outside. So what a mood. Anyways, let me show you around and see what we've got so far. Okay, we are on to hand holding mode. Forgive me everybody for the slight shake. This is what the Calyx shelf currently looks like. I still have some things here and there, like, you know, some purses, some of these boxes. I have a lot of these boxes I use to put in the Calyx, so a lot of that needs to be bagged up and stuff. The nail polish, yeah, so still some things on here, but a lot emptier than before, which I'm feeling good about. And then by the mantle, let me just do a little swing around. Ignore the kitchen mess, please. I'm piling things up over here because that seems like the only reasonable place to put it, right? I have on top, that is my outdoor lounge, poofy lounge chair. I can't believe I managed to squish that gigantic chair back into its carrying case. So proud. We've got box shoes, probably some random knick-knacky big things, and then books and then books. What I've done with the books is I've packed, you know, some of the books inside, and then I've stuffed the rest with lighter items so it's not just completely books and super heavy. And so far I think that works well. The kitchen I'm gonna have to pack, I think, next week, or you know, just a couple of days before leaving, and just slump everything in a tote or something like that, because I still gotta cook and eat up until then. Which reminds me, I should probably make myself a coffee before I get to work. Well, hello, welcome back to a little update. So what I've done so far is kind of laid out and folded a lot of the clothes. Now recall that in this quote-unquote bedroom I didn't have a lot of closet space, so I did buy 2 of those Ikea hanging things with baskets as my closet storage. So the baskets are great, they can just be zip tied together. So I'm gonna do that. And then the nice thing about Ikea shelving and stuff like that is, you know, if you got the patience for it, you can unscrew almost all of it and it will more or less flat pack back to the way it was. So the frame here will unscrew, and this thing I can also unscrew and take out the bars going across, so that should be pretty okay. I did manage to find that large zip container. I think it's called a Scoob. It's part of their Scoob line, or Scub, S-K-U-B-B. That I've laid a clean bed sheet inside, and I'll put all of my clothes in there, with the exception of whatever that I am packing inside my little mini travel duffel, which is what I'm going to be living out of for a while. Don't mind the fact that there's like rags everywhere. Things are so dusty, and I keep wiping things down as I go along. So, the packing continues. Hello, welcome back. I am currently in the middle of all of my bathroom things. I've pulled them from the bathroom, you know, all the shampoos, the backup, the nail polish remover, all the hair things, all my skincare and whatnot like that are open, and we're living in the bathroom. I've packed away all the makeup, but then when I'm looking at all of this out here now, I realize that they're all odd shapes. Most of them contain liquids, even though they have lids and stuff like that. A lot of them are glass, or just, they don't pack nicely, and I wouldn't want to seal them in a cardboard box and then risk things happening to them. So what I decided to do is take one of the makeup packing boxes that I had kept. So I kept these from when I moved from my parents' place out to here, and I packed all of my makeup back into these because they're like nice standard size shapes, but I still had a few left over, which does mean I must have downscaled my makeup. But I have a couple of these, and I decided to seal off the bottom, and then with these top flaps I taped them to each other so they stand up, and I cut a little hole for holding them. In that way I can put like the hairspray, you know what I mean, like the super tall stuff, they can stand in here and it will be fine, right, like once it's filled up. So I think that's what I'm going to do for all the bathroom things if I can. I still have quite a few of these makeup boxes, and then my parents are probably going to help drive over some of the stuff because it's not really far. I'm not moving like far. So all of that can just go with us instead of having to be stacked and handled by the movers. The movers have other things they can take care of. I want my beauty products secure, and it's just, I don't want to bag them and box them and things to spill. It just seemed easier this way. So I'm gonna turn around and show you the actual amount of things I pulled from my bathroom. And I'm just gonna say this, that you know, you don't have too many beauty products until you have to pack them up. Do you agree with me? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what I've got. Okay, so here's what I pulled from the bathroom. We have a lot of shower gels. Oh my gosh, please ignore that it's dusty. I've got skincare. I've got a lot of like little hair things. You know those deluxe sample sizes when you check out from Sephora? Yes. I've got like shampoos, I've got skincare, I've got body lotion, and then I've got all of these, which are a lot of hairspray, soaps and stuff. So there's quite a few things here, and hopefully with maybe 2 or 3 of these makeshift cardboard totes, they will be all packed up.